Now, I don't know about you guys, but I despise cleaning. And if you also despise cleaning, then you are going to love these cleaning hacks that I've got for you from Dollar Tree. My name is Jamie. I'm the crafty DIY guy. Welcome back to my channel. Now, as I mentioned in my intro, there are some tasks and some duties and some chores that I am just not a fan of, and cleaning is actually one of them. So I do clean because I don't want to live in a pigsty, but I have found some products at Dollar Tree that are not only making the cleaning process actually quite enjoyable, but I found some really good quality products. And these are products that I've been buying for a while, and I never really thought to do like a cleaning haul video or anything like that. But then I started kind of getting more and more interested and more excited about finding some of these products, and I thought, what the heck, let's just go ahead and share it. So the first gem I'm going to show you is this glass cleaner. Now, this glass cleaner you can pick up at Dollar Tree, and what's so great about this is that it's made with ammonia, and the ammonia is going to help really clean the mirror. Not only does this spray stick to vertical surfaces, but it also allows you to really wipe away any of the dirt and the grease and the grime that just kind of builds up on your mirrors after a while. If you think about your mirrors that you've got in your bathroom, or maybe in the entryway, your car windshield, this is going to be a great glass cleaner. It's absolutely one of my favorite. I actually like this better than the well-known brand that starts with a W, and I keep one of these in my car as well because I use this on the windshield on occasion when, I've got a little bit of schmutz on there and maybe I haven't changed my windshield washer fluid like I should. And it is just a great cleaner, and it actually doesn't smell horrible. It's not fantastic, but it's not horrible either, if that makes sense. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is this totally awesome cleanser, and this is exactly what it says. Now, one thing to note if you do buy this is actually a concentrate. So you will actually dilute this with water, and there's instructions on the back on how to dilute it and what the measurements and everything are. I have to tell you about a personal story I had with this particular cleanser that literally saved my bathtub. So as a young, crafty DIY guy and not knowing any better, I was staining a piece of wood here in the craft room, and I took the piece of wood to the bathtub and decided to rinse off the excess stain, thinking that if I used hot water, it would just go down the drain. Guess what? That didn't happen, because when you live in a house that was built in the 1940s and you have a tub that's made out of porcelain with a kind of gritty bottom to prevent slipping, it builds up into all those cracks and crevices. And so I had dark Kona brown stain in the bottom of my white, beautiful bathtub that had just been re-glazed. And I thought that I had absolutely ruined my tub. I tried bleach, I tried Comet, I tried all kinds of cleansers, and nothing was working. I had this in the bathroom cabinet. I grabbed this. I actually had 2 bottles of it, and I poured both bottles into the tub and just let it sit. I put the plug in the tub and I literally just let it sit. And then I added water into the tub to dilute it. I had the windows open because, as you can imagine, there was lots and lots of fumes, and my tub came out sparkling clean. This was a lifesaver for me. I had literally been in my house, I don't even think 6 months at that point, and was blown away at how good this really works. So now I've always got this on hand because it's totally awesome. Now, when I think about childhood and think about different smells and scents that kind of remind me of those days, for some reason, Comet is one of those cleansers that I fondly remember. I love the Comet in the green can with the powder, but I also love the Comet in the spray. In particular, I love this one because it also is a kitchen and bath cleaner, and it also has bleach in it. Now, what's great about this is that you can use it on all different types of surfaces, and it's got that amazing smell like the original Comet does. Can't smell it though because it's sealed up right now because this is brand new from Dollar Tree. But you can find Comet on the regular at Dollar Tree, and that is something that I constantly am buying every time I go there because I always want my bathroom to smell like Comet. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I have friends coming over, anytime I have, family coming over, the first thing I do is clean the bathroom, and then I clean up everything else, because if the bathroom is clean and the rest of the house is dirty, then I think I'm pretty okay, because you know, you want to have a clean surface for, you know, the things you're going to do in the bathroom. Get the comment. When I'm in the cleaning product aisle at Dollar Tree, I also like to look for some of those brand name items, or some of those items that they may not get in on the regular. And I noticed this Palmolive spray when I was in there. Now, I know of Palmolive from the dishwashing liquid. However, this is a spray that is also a degreaser. So I thought that I would give it a try. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, but I know the Palmolive brand, and I actually really like the Palmolive brand when it comes to dish detergent. So I'm hopeful that this is going to be equally as good. Now, if you've used this before, let me know in the comments below what you think of this. But for this particular one, I am really, really excited about it. Now, the other thing I love about going into that cleaning aisle section at Dollar Tree is because you can get little sample sizes or smaller sizes of some of these larger products that you may want to try. I know for myself, I have a detergent allergy. There are certain detergents that really break me out really, really bad. Tide is one of them. I love the way it smells. I love everything about it. I love the way the clothes feel. It's just the detergent, or the scent, the scented Tide, I should say, really just irritates my skin. I usually have to use something that is hypoallergenic. Tide makes one, Purex makes one. There's several other companies that make some. And these downy kind of freshener beads that you put in the dryer to kind of help smell up the towels, I'm a little concerned that these may break me out. So I bought this to try, but I have actually been buying these for years, because what I also like to do with this is use this as an air freshener. What I do is I treat it almost like it's baking soda. I poke a couple holes in the top of it, and that allows the scent to just kind of fill the room that I am trying to scent up. And with something like this, it's very easy to kind of put it on top of a bookshelf. I can keep it away from Mr. Otis. I don't have to worry about him getting into it, and it still smells really, really good. I love to have scents like these, especially when you first walk into the front of the house, because I want it to smell good whenever I do have company over. And these downy kind of odor defense that also have the Febreze in them are kind of the perfect way to do that. Now I've got one more bathroom thing for you, because again, I like to have a nice clean bathroom, and these kind of toilet bowl fresheners are my absolute favorite. You just simply drop these into the tank, and they really help keep your toilet fresh. They've got bleach in them. They've also got a nice scent to them, and they do help kind of keep that toilet clean. The other thing that I do like about them, admittedly, because as you know, blue is my favorite color. I do really like the dark color blue that I get from these kind of toilet bowl cleaners. All right, guys, we are finally out of the bathroom, and I'm going to tell you about these cleaning cloths that I really like to pick up whenever I'm at Dollar Tree, and they are the bar mops. Now, don't confuse these with the white hand towels. These actually do say bar mop on them. And what's great about them, if you can still find them, are that they are actually a 2-pack. So I have 4 towels here. And also what's great about these is that they are how do you say that word? They are antibacterial. I don't know what word I was trying to think of, but they are antibacterial as well, which is great, because if you're using these for different cleaning surfaces, you don't want yuckiness to build up on them. These bar towels hold up really, really well. They hold up great in the wash. They wipe up and they clean up things amazingly. These are my absolute favorites. I use these not only in my kitchen, but also I use them here in the craft room whenever I'm working on a project that has paints or stains. I took it out of the bathtub now. And I wipe off my excess now with these types of cloths. And then I just simply throw them in the washer, and they come out not perfectly clean, but they do hold up. These are a game changer for sure. I absolutely love cleaning with these bar mops from Dollar Tree. Now, I can remember my mom spending hours and hours as a kid putting down shelf liners when we were growing up, and I never understood it. I never understood why. Now I have a smaller kitchen, and in one of my larger cabinets, I have a lot of my pots and pans. Well, I found out that when you don't have pots and pans that are necessarily perfectly clean on the bottom of them, they can stain your white cabinets or the insides of your white cabinets. And so having a vinyl shelf protector kind of like this is the perfect setup. Now, each one of these rolls are 12 inches by 30 inches, which allows you to do multiple shelves with these. Now, my shelves are really deep in my kitchen, so I'm actually going to roll out 2 different sets of these and really cover my shelves all the way to the back. I also love this great pattern that has this kind of kitchen idea on it. It's got some red apples, it's got some corn, it's got some vegetables, some garlic, and I just thought it was a super fun pop, and I really do love the way this looks in my kitchen. So Mom, you were 100% right. Get the shelf liners, do it before you move in. That way you don't have to clean up a bunch of stains on your nice white kitchen cabinet shelves like I do. I find that I am constantly sweeping up in my house because I have hardwood floors throughout my house. I have area rugs definitely in each one of the rooms, but I'm still sweeping whenever I can, especially because I also have a furry little friend named Mr. Otis, who is in this painting right here that my sister painted for me. And I found an oversized, gigantic dustpan that I'm kind of in love with, I have to say. Now, this dustpan has been used. You can kind of see the sticker here starting to peel off. But when I went into Dollar Tree and grabbed these other items, I saw this and it reminded me that I needed to brag about this. Now, what I love about this, first and foremost, is the size. It's also got the hole at the top for being able to hang this. And then also I love that it's got this rubber kind of tip here, which really allows you to not only get onto the floor, but it kind of creates a seal on the floor where you can easily sweep into the dustpan itself, and then you just simply carry it outside or carry it to your trash can, and no more dust, no more smuts, no more crumbs, no more pet hair, no more nothing, because it's all in the dustpan. Now, another thing I love at Dollar Tree right now is this utility hook. Now, this particular one is from the garden section, but they do make one for the laundry section as well. My store didn't have any more of the laundry ones, but I have seen them before. This utility one, though, works the same exact way. The only difference is the utility one does have a adhesive strip on the back of it. This one you do need to screw into the wall. However, what is really, really great about this is it works the same exact way. And for me, when I had the one for the laundry room in my laundry room, the adhesive back just wasn't strong enough over long term, so I did end up having to screw this in. But I've got another utility area where I'm hanging some mops and some brooms and some different things, and so I wanted to make sure that I had another one of these. And when I saw that they were out of these in the actual kind of laundry department, when I went over into the garden area, I found this garden hook setup, and it is the exact same thing. The roller balls here hold kind of your mops or your brooms, and then you've got a great hook in the middle that you can hang like a duster or anything on, and then you've got the 2 holes here where you screw this into your wall. And then what's great about this is that it does come with the anchors and it comes with the screws there, so you can very, very easily attach this to your wall, and you can get to organizing, because that's what this video is all about. Now, the other thing I love about Dollar Tree is that they're constantly adding new products. And if you're familiar with the Essentials brand of cleaning supplies, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. They make broom heads and dusters and mops and all kinds of very cool items that you buy in kind of singular pieces like this, and then you add a pole or something like this. Now, this particular one is one that I do love to use out on my front porch. This bristles, or the bristles here, are super, super heavy duty, and they work really, really well when I'm out there sweeping away leaves and pine needles and things like that on my front porch. And it's also really good to use on my deck. But the other great thing about this Essentials brand is if you are limited on your space, you have a system that really changes and adapts, because all you have to do is change out that pole. Now, for my particular setup, because I do kind of use this one more outdoors, I do have a dedicated pole for this one. But the great thing about this Essentials kit is that you can add more poles, really as many as you want, but they're coming out with new attachments all the time. For example, this attachment is for your ceiling fan blades. And what's so great about this is that, as you can see, it's got a nice profile there. It's nice and wide, and again, it fits right onto the tip of your pole. And what's so cool about this is that you can actually spray this down with any kind of cleanser. I recommend the Comet because, again, I love the way it smells. And you can very, very easily clean all of your ceiling fan blades with ease, and you don't have to get on a ladder. You've got this nice long pole that you could reach everything with. And again, if you don't have the room to keep this as a dedicated fan cleaner, then by all means unscrew it and grab one of the other multiple attachments that you can get. For example, like this one. This looks a little strange right now, I know, but when you reveal the plastic, you have got a very cool kind of cobweb getter in the corners. Again, I love the way this works, the way it looks. It screws onto the end of the pole very, very easily, and then you can use it to get any of those cobwebs up in the corners. Again, it is a game changer when it comes to very simple cleaning tasks. You could spray a cleanser on here if you wanted to, but I like just the fact of being able to get rid of those cobwebs. I don't want them in my house. They're not paying part of the mortgage. They don't need to be in my house. That is my feelings on it. I'm sorry if that offends you. I don't like spiders. Now, the other thing that I grabbed from the Home Essentials or the Essentials line, I keep calling it Home Essentials, but this duster. Now, it looks kind of similar to the ceiling fan duster, but this is actually just a regular duster. And once again, it screws onto the end of your broom handles or on the Essentials handle. And what's great about this one is that it is flexible. So if you needed to get on top of a bookshelf, if you needed to get into cracks and crevices and corners, if you wanted to do something at an angle, you've got a lot of different options for being able to clean very, very easily with this one. Again, you can also spray this down with any kind of a cleanser if you wanted to kind of help get rid of some of those dust bunnies and different things that build up in those yucky corners. All right, you guys, that is it. Those are my Dollar Tree cleaning hacks for you. I love all of these products. I don't know if you've tried any of these yet, but if you get the chance to, I definitely recommend them. Let me know in the comments below which ones you've tried or which ones you are still looking for. I know for this ceiling fan attachment, that was not available at my Dollar Tree store for quite a while, and I had been looking for that one for quite a while. When I found it, I was so excited, I think I even squealed out a little bit, and the lady down the aisle kind of looked at me like I was a little strange. But anyway, if you are one of my long-term subscribers, thank you guys so much for being here. You know, I call you guys my OGs. That just means you're a part of the original gang here at the Crafty DIY Guy. Thank you guys again for your support. We reached over 50,000 subscribers, and I'm looking forward to taking all of you with me to 100,000 subscribers and more. If you're not following me, then definitely like this video. Hopefully you'll give it a thumbs up, and you'll hang out with us and become a subscriber as well. All right, guys, take care, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, everybody.